What's going on, guys? Chase, Ghost Picks Against the Spread, GhostPicksATS.com, coming to you for June the 18th, 2018. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. It's a big day, guys. I know a lot of dads don't get caught up into the commercialization of a holiday like this, but because every day, if you're a dad, we're fathers every day, and it's just what it is. So, I'm a father. I know Jimmy's a father, and there's a lot of dads out there. Some are, some of my premium clients, a good majority of them are fathers. So happy Father's Day to all you guys and all the dads out there. Hope you have an incredible day with your kids. And if your father is still here, make sure you spend some time with him. Go see him and tell him how much you appreciate him and everything that he's done for you throughout your life. So today was a rough day, guys. It was, and the reason I'm doing this video so early in the morning, it's right around midnight, is because we had a nasty storm come through here about 2 hours ago. I'm talking bad. And just checked the weather here a couple of minutes ago, and we got another one coming up in about an hour and a half. So, just in case, there could be some loss of power or anything, I want to make sure that I got the video recorded and ready to put up, just in case the event that happens, you guys don't miss out on anything. Excuse me. Saturday was a bad day. Bad days are going to happen. It's inevitable. Can't hide from them. Not going to lie about it. Not going to sugarcoat it and pretend that it was a great day. It was a bad day. So it's discouraging. But the one good thing is, overall for the season, still over 70% in the MLB for the season. Still over right at 80% in the top tiers. All of the guys at Ghost Picks, Jack, myself, Jimmy, over 80% in top tiers, and everybody's well over 70% in their MLB season. And it's discouraging for me, not just for me. I mean, I know the losing days are going to happen. I've been doing this for a long time, and baseball is something that I know so well, and I hold very near and dear to my heart, not only as a lifelong athlete all the way up into the collegiate level, before a career-ending injury. I've done some coaching, some scouting, been offered jobs to do things like that. I just don't prefer to be away from my kids for 200 days of the year, and maybe if I didn't have a family, that would probably be what I'm doing, and we'll look into doing that as my kids get older. But for now, I'm just, happy to be a part of what I'm doing now and still involving sports in my day-to-day life and as my main business. I can't really grade as far as, Derek yet, as far as top tiers, because he's very new to the system, but we know what he's been doing over the past year. We've all seen it. Jimmy's scouted him, not quite as long as he scouted me, because Jimmy knew him prior to scouting him, so he knew what he was about. But Jack, myself, Jimmy, and even Derek, in his first 2 days here, he's had winning days, and, he's killing the books as well, but we can't hide from it. Lost top tier today on the Nationals. I started capping Saturday morning after staying up late and doing it and only catching about 3 hours of sleep. I started officially capping at about 7:30 in the morning, going over the previous day's notes and, and getting, kind of setting the course for the day. And like I said, it's right around midnight, so here we are in a Sunday morning, and I haven't stopped. I have literally been sitting in front of a computer screen, a cell phone, and a TV, and I've watched every single thing that I could. I picked apart teams as methodically as I can. There's something going on with that Washington Nationals team, and I haven't put my finger on it yet, but there's something going on there, and I'm going to figure out what it is. Same goes for the Cleveland Indians. Cleveland's just playing like they don't care, man. Kluber pitched lazy. His run support's a joke. There's so much talent on that team that the fact they're playing like this is an embarrassment to their organization. And I don't know, man. They deserve to lose the rest of their games the way they're playing. And I've had a couple of people, email me and say, don't worry, Cleveland's going to be back. They'll be in the playoffs this year, maybe making a run for the World Series. Go Cleveland, 2018 World Series champ. If anybody wants to make a wager on Cleveland winning the World Series this year or even going to the World Series this year, don't worry about going to a sports book. Send me an email. I'll take your action on that. And I'll take it for whatever amount of money you'd like to, because they're not going. Cleveland's playing like a peewee team right now. They had such a good chance of taking down the Twins, who are struggling so bad right now. And Cleveland has they've just been embarrassed by Minnesota. It's unbelievable. So a loss on Cleveland, a loss on the Nationals top tier, lost on the hook to the Braves run line. Did have another huge underdog play on the Miami Marlins. Got it at just over plus 170 when I officially made that wager. Another big underdog. My underdogs have been absolutely killer lately. Been killing underdog plays. Also had the Yankees on the run line as well, which was going to be my original top tier. I just did not like the juice. And with Scherzer on the mound, I really thought that the Nationals were set up for a really nice bounce-back day after a loss in Game 1 of their series against Toronto. So, but nevertheless, can't hide from it, guys. Bad days are going to happen. I hate it so bad for my premium clients. It really eats at me. But I know that it's going to happen, and we bounce back, we move forward, and we keep winning. We keep consistently winning. This is not short-term. This is long-term stuff. Even had so many supportive texts and emails today from premium clients telling me still how much they appreciate all the hard work and all the winners and how they're still up significantly. And got a really nice, generous text from when I joined Ghost Picks at the beginning of baseball season, right before the season started. My very first person that bought a season package from me. We were about 3 days into the season, 4 days, and I had absolutely murdered the first 3 or 4 days. And he sent me a text, and he said, I'm not worried at all. He said, I'm not discouraged at all. He said, you having a losing day makes me excited, because every time you have a losing day, which is not extremely often, as far as days like today, they don't happen a lot. But they happen, and they're still gonna happen. You're gonna have those days. But he said, he's like, every time you have one of those days, which is few and far between, he said, I get excited for what comes after it. When you go out there and start sweeping the board and just start killing the books. And that's what we're gonna look to do. And he said, I still remember signing up with you, and you, the first 26 days of MLB season, didn't have a losing overall day. 26 straight days. You don't believe me? Ask Jimmy. I think Jimmy even made a video about it right there in that time frame where I went almost the first month of MLB season without a losing day. I don't know anybody else that did that. I don't know anybody else that even came close. I don't know people that were giving out one play a day that did that or even came close to it. And I did it, and Jimmy scouted me in 2017 during the season. And yeah, I hit right at 77% overall for the season. And in my first month, I was sitting at 82%. So, guys, don't ever get discouraged. Always, follow the process, stay true to the course, and we'll climb the mountain together. So anyway, coming off of a bad day, we're going to get geared up for a big Sunday. Father's Day promotions. Jack and I are still running our top tier, $9.99 top tier month. This is the final day, according to what Jimmy and I discussed a little bit earlier, where I was taking a break and just having a little conference call with him. He did hit his top play on the Yankees today, so make sure you go check out Jimmy's video today, Jack's video, Derek Dimes, his video. Make sure you show support and love to all the guys at Ghost Picks, and jump on board and start winning with us. If you don't want to jump on me, no hard feelings, jump on one of them. Just start winning with the #1 trending service out there, and the #1 customer service in the business, and there's no doubt about that. Any of my premium guys or premium guys from Jack or Jimmy or Derek, if you guys want to, feel free to leave a comment just to prove what we're saying. We are the #1 customer service in the business, and we consistently win, consistently kill the books. So anyway, we're still running that special, Father's Day special. What we're going to run, I'm going to do my top tier for Sunday for $49. Cut it in half, 50% off. Instead of $99, it'd be $49. Get you my top tier play for Sunday and Sunday only. And then I'm going to do a one-day promotion that Jimmy and I talked about that he's going to run as well. The rest of my MLB season, this is not top tiers included. You will get the top tier play. You will just not, it will not be labeled as a top tier, so you will not know what the top tier play is. The remainder of my MLB season, Sunday only, $499. You can't beat that deal. This is a Father's Day promotion, just specifically for Father's Day. Don't call me on Monday or email me or text me or anything. It's over after today. It was something that me and Jimmy just decided that we wanted to do for Father's Day. $4.99 rest of the MLB season. Top tier plays will be in there. They just will not be labeled as top tier plays. If you want to sign up for that package and then get rolled into something that will involve the top tier plays, call Jimmy. He'll work something out with you and give you a nice little hefty discount for Father's Day, but you will not get it for the $4.99. Also, going to run a contest. So you know about the $49 top tier. You know about the Jack and myself's $9.99 top tier month, and you know about Jimmy and myself's remainder of the MLB season for $4.99. Can't beat that deal. I'm gonna run a contest today. Let's see what game we want to do. I tell you what. Prime time is the Chicago Cubs and St. Louis Cardinals. By the way, congratulations to my Chicago Cubs. That was a game that I tuned into tonight, took a lot of notes on, and loved seeing the Cubs take them down 6-3. Great game. Hendricks pitched great. It started out really bad, giving up that home run, but he came back, and of course the Cubs bullpen did their thing. Cubs have a phenomenal bullpen, guys. You're talking about a bullpen to pay attention to. That's definitely one, and the Yankees are another one, but in the National League, that's a bullpen that it keeps continuing to impress me day in and day out. Anyway, let's go with that game for the contest. The contest is going to involve Jimmy and myself because I asked everybody, they put in the comments, everybody wants Jimmy and myself to team back up for another duo package. So we're going to run. You're going to have two options for the winner, and I'll get to that in just a second. But what the contest is going to be is on the Chicago Cubs St. Louis Cardinals game. I want you to tell me what the combined total of hits are going to be. Not runs, combined hits. Whether you think that it's going to be 14 total hits, 20 total hits, 3 total hits, whatever it is, drop it in the comment below. And then I also want you to put who you think is going the way you want it to do. You don't have to tell me who's going to get how many hits. Tell me the total number of hits, and then also put your team beside it, either the Cubs or the Cardinals, as who you think is going to have the most hits. That way, in case we have some ties, we can deviate from that and add that in as kind of a tiebreaker. So do that, your team, and then the total number of hits. Don't break it down as the Cubs 8 and the Cardinals 6, or the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 28. Just put the total number of hits, and then out beside it, put the team that you think is going to log the most hits. The winner will be given 2 opportunities. Number 1, Jimmy and myself, the remainder of the MLB season with top-tier plays included, all red alerts, anything that we do, $1,999, $19.99. Guys, do the math. You see this every day. Top-tier plays are $99 a piece. My MLB season's $1,000 right now, other than the Father's Day special. It's $1,000, and you're going to get all that. You're talking thousands of dollars off. Or if you don't want to do that, we'll give you a top-tier month for $4,000, $9.99. Jimmy and myself. It will be for the winner of the contest. If you want to, guys, if you're really not interested in purchasing this, just be respectful. Let the other people comment. That way, it's less work that I have to do to go through and log everything and find out who the winner is. If we have multiple winners that are just dead spot on everything, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Work it out for everybody. But for $19.99, getting every top tier play that I release, that Jimmy releases, plus the rest of our MLB season, where are you going to get that? Or you can jump on the rest of the MLB season for $9.99, or just top tiers for $9.99 for Jimmy and myself. It will be up to you, and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So those are your promos for the day. Again, happy Father's Day. A couple of people have all right, after 5,000 emails, I'm going to answer 2 questions real quick. I've answered this before, but I'm going to say it again. How did Jimmy find you, and how long have you been handicapping? I've been handicapping for right at 13 years, professionally and as a true business. I've been doing it for right at 9 years now. Jimmy found me through a multitude of ways. That's a conversation for another day, but Jimmy knows my sports background, as far as an athlete goes. He knows my athletic background. He knows how much I know about sports in general, all the major sports, baseball, basketball, football, but he also knows how heavily invested I am in everything, and he knows my handicapping ways. He's seen the way I manage my bankroll, and he's seen years of records, and he's also seen 1 year of getting plays every single day with my analytics and with my statistics, and how I go about winning games. So that's one. That was a question that I keep getting asked, even though I've put it in videos before, and they, and then I don't know. We'll get into something else another day. I'm going to do a big Q&A thing. It's hard for me to do a lot of a live chat some days because of how much I got going on. And then another thing was, what do I do outside of handicapping? Handicapping is my main job. This is what I do 12 to 14 hours a day. I do have a private company that I do own, where I do some private corporate sales and finance stuff. So that's another big thing why Jimmy wanted me. He could see my bankroll management and knew right then what my specialty was. I am a finance guy. When I got hurt and left, playing sports behind me, that's decided what I switched my major in college, and corporate sales and finance, and I do some private consulting for myself as my own company, and that's what I do. But that is secondary to what I do in handicapping. So everybody says, well, what's your actual job? You're looking at it. You see me every day. This is a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money invested, a lot of time invested, but I'm very successful in doing it on all avenues, professionally, financially, everything, and I'm a part of the greatest team out there. So couldn't be happier. Anyway, let's jump into a big premium free play winner for Father's Day. Let's go to Houston. Let's go to the Houston Astros game. McCullers on the mound for Houston. Total record is 8-3 on the year with a 3.83 ERA and a 1.19 WHIP. So take those numbers. Think about it. It's very impressive. Very impressive, especially when you have people on your team like Verlander that just make you feel probably very insignificant. He is not. So then you have Keller on the mound on the other end of the ball. Now, if you look at ERA, and he's got about a 2.4 ERA with a 1.50 WHIP. Impressive numbers, right? Not extremely, because he's only actually had one official game, and he lost that game. We're talking about an 0-1 versus an 8-3 guy. You're talking about a 2.484 versus a 3.83. Not a huge difference, but experience, especially when it comes to this season, somebody that's loose, somebody that's in a rhythm, and somebody that just goes out there and continues to impress and be successful. And you're getting Houston at just over a, minus 200 money line. Ridiculous. I'll never lay that. Ever, ever, ever. I'm not going to lay that. But if you take the run line at minus 1.5, we bring that down to about a minus 140. I'll take that all day long, because the pitching, there's just no matchup there. This is completely mismatched. Your offenses are mismatched. Your defenses are mismatched. And this right here, this is an easy Houston win as long as McCuller keeps doing what he's doing, and he stays the course and actually stays in this game for, he's a 5 to 6 inning pitcher. He's successful at it. We keep doing that. Houston's going to go out there and dominate yet again. That is a big premium play for you. Minus 1.5, Houston at minus $1.40 on that will be your juice at minus 1.5. Houston minus 1.5, your free play for Father's Day. Big premium play. Guys, hope everyone has a great Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. My father, Jimmy, happy Father's Day. I know you're a father. And anybody out there, you need anything, chase.ghostpicksats@gmail. Shoot me an email. If I can personalize something for you, I will make you a custom package that fits your bankroll as well as what you're trying to achieve. And guys, it's not overnight stuff. If you're looking for me to make you rich in a week, you might as well find somebody else that'll lie to you and tell you they will, and then you'll come back. 100% transparent, 100% honest, coming off of a bad Saturday, getting geared up for what's going to be a huge Sunday. I've been doing this for almost 24 hours straight. I'm going to sign off, catch a couple hours of sleep, wake up, spend some early morning breakfast with my kids, finish capping the games after I look at, what happens overnight, in case any changes are made, push all the plays out, and have a great Father's Day. As always, guys, I love you. Like, subscribe, Tell your friends about us. Drop a comment. Get on the contest. Cubs and Cardinals want to know the total hits and who you think is going to have the most, and we'll get into what's going to be a big deal for the winner of this contest. Appreciate everything. I cannot express to you how much I appreciate all the love, support, and all the constant positivity that you guys leave on my channel. I preach positivity, no negativity. You want to leave something negative, as long as it's not vulgar or bashing someone else, it'll stay. Not everybody can be happy with me, but as you can see,